Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today we're making quiche.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
Today I'm making quiche. I had some leftover ham from a big ham that I cooked, and I thought I'd show you one of the ways. It's a great way to use leftover ham, especially with the holidays coming. This is really simple and it goes together really quickly. I'm gonna make two today. We're gonna eat one and I'm gonna throw the other one in the freezer. So I thought I'd show you how to do that. So I've got 8 eggs in a bowl here, and make sure you pick a big bowl because by the time we get everything in, you have to mix it up in there. Sometimes you need room. So I take the cheater method and I just buy these Pillsbury frozen pie crust. They come in a 2-pack. And they are stacked together, so you can just let them thaw just a tiny bit as you're making the quiche. And I stick them on a cookie sheet just in case the egg mixture bubbles over in the oven. It does make a little bit of a mess, and it makes it easier to get them to the oven. All right, so we got 8 eggs. Remember, I'm making 2 quiches, so if you want to, I'll put the one recipe of 1 quiche in the description below. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Then we got 3 cups of half and half. I wouldn't recommend skim milk or 1%. I would go get the half and half. It really makes it delicious. And we're gonna put a teaspoon of salt in. And about 1/4 to a half teaspoon of pepper. All right, so this is, if you don't have an immersion blender, which is this fancy gadget, I love this for soups anytime I'm whipping things up. If not, you can just use a hand or a whisk. But it makes really quick work. Okay, there's that. Okay, so I've got 2 cups of cooked or just cooked chopped ham. You can use the deli meat if you want. You want about 1 cup of ham in both of, just in the bottom. Just kind of sprinkle it over the bottom and spread it out a little. Make them even. If they're super big, I pick them up. Then I got some cut up green onion. I'm just going to sprinkle some in there.
Here comes your student.
Hi, student. You need to sit down. If you don't have green onion, you can use white onion. I just chop it fine. This adds such great flavor to it. Okay. Now we have got the famous Costco cheese. You'll want about 4 ounces in each pie shell, so it's probably a fairly good handful. When the egg mixture goes in, it's going to go in all the nooks and crannies and fill in all of this. I kind of like a little more cheese than 4 ounces in mine, so I do that. So if you're gonna freeze this, you do wanna cook it all the way and then cool it, and then I just pop it in a Ziploc bag. If it doesn't fit in a Ziploc bag, you'll just need to wrap it in saran wrap and foil, and you can pop it in the freezer like that. It works really great. These are also great if you have family staying with you over the holidays, day after Thanksgiving, if you had a ham, or Christmas with Christmas coming, or if you just wanna have like a nice brunch. You can make 2, it's super easy. So. Okay, once you've got your ham, your onions, and your cheese in both of them, you're just gonna really carefully put half of this mixture in both of them. And I just kind of go up, kind of pour it around. Make sure, if you don't have a good container that pours like this awesome Pyrex, you can just kind of ladle it in. Okay, so there, and I'm gonna go to the next one.
Shush. Danny, come here. Come here.
Ooh. think we're gonna call it good. All right, so they are very full. We're gonna put them in a 375-degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes. This truly is the hardest part of getting the liquid quiches to the oven. So make sure there's no little kids in your way and you've got the oven open, it's a straight shot.
You look like you're in marching band. You're being so careful.
Well, that's cool. I was never in marching band. But I've cooked 16 things, 16 of these at once, so.
Good gravy.
Okay. There we go. All right, these quiche are looking pretty darn terrific. They're smelling delicious. You can kind of see how jiggly they are in the middle a little. And that's a little concerning. You don't want them that jiggly. So I'm gonna poke a knife in one, kind of like when you're making pumpkin pie. And that's, you know, assuming you've made pumpkin pie. So yeah, it's really wet. I can even see, and it's gonna be gooey from the cheese. But I'm gonna let them cook about 5 more minutes. And we're gonna check on it because they are really jiggly. You can see, I can tell there's liquid in there still. So we're gonna do it for 5 more minutes and we'll check on it and then we'll come back. All right, so let's check on those. We've added another 5 minutes. You can see how much puffier they got when they were cooking. That's a good sign. And when I move them out, they're not jiggly at all. So let's do the knife test here quick. Okay, that comes out really clean. This is much easier getting them out. All right, so we have our quiches out of the oven. They are looking so delicious. We're gonna let them cool and set for about 5 to 10 minutes before you cut into them. They are super hot. And if you're gonna freeze one, make sure you let it cool all the way before you pop it in, wrap it in your bag and get it in the freezer. So I'll be right back. Hey, thanks for joining me today as we made quiche. I hope you guys try it as the holidays come. It's such a great thing for breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner, or even a snack. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the bells so that you don't miss out on any other episodes. I wish you guys have a great day. Are we ready?
I'm ready. Square them straight.
You're square? It's hip to be square. Oh my gosh. So as we're making, oh my gosh. So, all right.
Oh, those are nice looking. Man, it's almost like you've done this before.
What am I saying? Oh my gosh. What did you say in the first part?
Okay.
Wow, it's time for a nap.
You almost had it. You almost had it.
All right, I'll start from the very beginning.
Gonna taste good, I know.